Hello everybody, my name is Steven Sanchez. Welcome to my dual headshot video for the commissions that I opened up back in late March, and it's bumping into April. So real quick, these were headshots that I opened up for $36, dual headshots on one single sheet of cardstock paper. And for anybody that's looking into getting a commission, you can still get it if you watch this video and hit me up. There's a good chance that I will be open. On Instagram, I am closed up, so we're good to go there. Now, let's say, for example, you wanted to go ahead and sell your commissions, because I see a lot of young people just try to sell commissions right now, and they're not even close to being ready. All they're seeing is dollar signs. And I didn't get into artwork for the dollars, right? That's just a bonus. I did get into it because I love the craft. I love getting into gestures and anatomy and even the animated kind of look and feel of it, which is what gives it that life. So that's kind of one main reason why I got into doing all this insanity when I was about 15 years old, is when I enrolled into the whole comic book lifestyle. And then trying to make money out of it didn't come till years later. Heck, it even got to the point where I didn't want to try to sell my artwork because I didn't feel nobody was going to buy it. So, not to be at a point where I have 25 years plus selling artwork online, it's a huge blessing to have people actually want to support the arts, let alone someone like me that draws like this, which I to my extent I like how I illustrate, but at the same time, I always feel like, am I ready? Is this the the go time for me? Like did I make it? So there's always that question. But for the most part, as long as you enjoy the process, that's the only thing that matters. Illustrating. So keep that in mind if you're trying to kind of see if you're worth it or not. And when you're not, it's just, the way I see it is, you can either stay out of the limelight and just practice, and then whenever you feel like you're posting, wanting to post your stuff out there and let people see, then that's when you'll have more confidence in getting your stuff out there and enjoying the process to let people see it and get receive those critiques if you want. I was never much one for critiques. I don't get the fascination with people saying, hey, critique my stuff and let me know how I'm doing. For me, I'm like, that doesn't matter, because one person's ideal way of drawing is not going to be mine's, most likely. So it doesn't make sense. If you like drawing big hands and big feet and big noses, then that's just your style. That's and other people won't like that, and that's fine as well. So keep that in mind next time you decide to post up your stuff out there and feel like, hey, maybe people should tell me how I should draw. No, don't. Just draw, have fun, let the people come to you, and don't beg people to like your stuff or to go check out your stuff. I mean, you can't tell them to go check out your page if you want, but it always felt weird if I ever asked that, which I've never, not once in my life have I ever said, hey, go check out my stuff if you like this. No. Here are my links. If you want to see it, then go see it. If not, then I'm good. Everybody has their own way of doing things, but for me, it's always been that. Like, I don't care to promote my stuff in a way where I have to push it upon somebody. So getting back to the process in which to want to sell your artwork. In the beginning, I started with just kind of a tip tap, 8.5 by 11, do my pencil work, a couple of headshots. If people like it, then $5-10, right? See how that goes. If you're getting a demand for it, then you can slowly increase the price for anybody wanting to learn how to bolster your sales. So you can go ahead and do that. And if you see that you're getting a lot of income coming in on these tiny little things, then the workload's going to start building. And you're going to feel like, okay, I got to increase my price because apparently the artwork's getting better and whatnot. So what you'd like to do is go ahead and bring up the prices. And then if they get too high and people aren't buying, then you've probably hit too much of an exaggerated amount. So you have to bring it down a little bit. So just bring down the price and then live there for a bit. And as you get better with your artwork, then the demand will come back in. And then that's how to gauge, what your pricing is going to be for your artwork. As of now, yeah, I can charge $60, $75 for headshots easily. There's a lot of people in the industry that do that, and even no-name folks. But for the most part, I enjoy the process. I can draw a little faster. So many years doing this insanity that you kind of just, you memorize a lot of where the lines are going to go. But for the most part, I also still have to pay bills. So it does help when people pay a little bit more. It buys me more time, then I can finish off old commissions and whatnot. So keep that in mind for yourself, just in case. Build the confidence in what you're doing, and also build the financial part, because that's gonna get better for you as you continue this process, if this is what you want to do in life, which is just draw for money. This is what I do now. I used to work in the comic industry. I didn't care for it that much. It was okay. It was just constant deadlines, and I didn't want to jump into that world again. Being at a higher caliber of art, and for me, it felt a bit much. Getting up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because your quote unquote editors like ticked off that you're not meeting deadlines, and I always remember that scene in Tiny Toons where they had like an artist animating, and I always remember seeing the editor just yell at him, and I thought, is this what the industry is like? Is this what I'm trying to get into? Like somebody yelling me at all hours of the day to try to finish something up, and for the most part not get paid well doing it either. So for me, it was just like I always had that in the back of my mind. So I did live through several of those situations, and it always comes up. And for me, it was that feeling of like, I want to be my own boss. I want to see where my artwork takes me if I were to sell it, and not worry about a handler or anything like that, because I do like the business aspect of how all this works. And then also, what you do with your money afterwards. You're buying supplies, the taxes, all the insanity that comes with it. So it's I don't know, it's kind of a weird, fun journey that I like to take in all of this insanity, and then being as high up in age as I am right now, it's just sort of like wow, it's just, do I retire? When do I retire? You know what I'm saying? It's like, these are questions that always pop into my head while I'm illustrating. I just place the music on and enjoy the process. So for the most part, this is me just drawing Batman, and Joker will be maybe in another video, but for now this is just Batman, and I just wanted to show you the process and a little bit of what goes into the thinking as to putting these things together and how to make some money off of it, because you got to survive. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you dug it, and if you want more, then just leave the comments and let me know, or you can ask questions. I can bring them up in the next video. All right, guys, be good, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.